Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Greetings and salutations. Happy time zones to all. Welcome to this installment of Red Plays Stationeers. We're going to do some more Stationeers. I am working on code for the automated fabrication thing that I said I was going to do. Right, yes, that's what we're going to do. So I've got some code here. So it may be a bit of a low-key stream. Right, I've written some code. RMG printer control. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I've put those in. At the moment, we choose the printer we want. We choose the dial we want. We choose the button we want. We choose the stacker we want. We choose the LED. I am going to start using some hashes because I want to start doing some other things. This part of it worked, so we're going to go with that. This part here seemed to work. Okay. Oh, I was writing it here, wasn't I? We should be fine. So I did get carried away. I'm not going to lie. I did get carried away.
Like a glove.
Like a glove. Yeah. Also, I found that for a long time, it would seem. Well, I think when I upgraded the chip, I turned whatever the AMD equivalent of XMP is, got reset in the BIOS, and for a long period of time, well, actually I'm guessing it was before doing the upgrade from the 3950 to the 5950. I wasn't running, is it DOCP, the equivalent of XMP, and so my memory was running at 23 mega transfers, and it was like, yeah, I was just, stuff felt sluggish. Strange that. And when I turned on the equivalent of XMP, yeah, I mean, I don't know when it happened. So I was watching a Linus short circuit, Linus Tech Tips short circuit or something, and they went, yeah, it was Linus Tech Tips, but it was short circuit because I think it was someone was looking at their friend's PC, and I think it was Ploof, and he went in and he just turned on XMP, and it was like bang, suddenly this machine was kicking everything, and I was like, I wonder. And I went into the BIOS and went, oh look, turned it on. The downside is that it now takes a long time to boot, where it's checking the memory. It does the memory checks at the beginning. So whereas before it would be about 5 to 6 seconds from power on, post, load Windows, bang, and I'd be in. Turning on the DOCP, now it takes, I don't know, about 30 seconds to a minute, where it presumably it's training the memory or testing the memory, and it's just one of those things that's now like, I turn it on, I'll go get myself a drink of water, come back, sit down, and the BIOS screen will have gone and it will start loading Windows. Yes, I am. Yes. And the reason why I say I am is ages ago, actually I'll tell you, this is probably when I reset the BIOS, and it's probably have had issues, was when we thought that my motherboard was dying, because we thought It could be memory, it could be chip, it could be... Because all of these weird things would happen, and it would only happen in one game. I can't remember what it was. I don't think they've done an update for the BIOS last time I checked. But anyway, yeah, it was probably years ago. I've been running with it turned off. But all of that, we've been live for what, nearly an hour, and as much as I've really enjoyed the chatting, but I'm just very aware in YouTube land. I'm going to have to cut the whole first hour of this out because nobody's interested in just chatting. Okay, the release BIOS. I went to BIOS. Oh no! It's been updated since, and I could tell you for nothing, I couldn't use this. I had to do an upgrade on the BIOS when I got the motherboard because it wouldn't work with my chip, and I built the gaming rig on stream. And I remember it being one of these things where, oh my god, no, don't tell me something's wrong. And then I think it was Dren said, oh, you've got to flash the BIOS on that one. Oh, flash the BIOS, and suddenly it was booting with that machine with the chip, the 3950. But anyway, right, okay, so I need to check that this is working. This is what we're going to do. We are going to come over. Gee, why am I coming over here? I don't want to come over here. We're more likely to have ingots. Oh, I got carried away. Normally I don't do things off stream, but we were having such power problems. I put some power up here. And we have solar tracker for roof panels. This is controlling that. And actually this will now control any... I was going to put some more up on that roof panel as well. As long as they face the same way. As long as they face the same... I'm doing it again. As long as they face the same way, that one chip will control all of my... 100 with the light, nice. Well, we should be fine now, he says. I think we're generating about 15 kilowatts. Right. I want to turn this round because this is the wrong way. This is the wrong way round. Meanwhile, let's catch up and chat. Chat's buzzing with tech tips and tricks. Butter is battling Stationeers gremlins, whilst Digital Wolf jokes about debloating with a format C command. Red Panda's back from a medical adventure, and a bunch of natives serving up tea and shout-outs, whilst Marius is dishing out bias advice like a pro. Will the game restart solve Butter's woes? Stay tuned. Probably not. Okay. Don't know if this is going to work. Three, 4, 5. No. That's not working. Okay. Why is that not... Oh, I need to set up this power, don't I? It's weird. Everything seems loud. Guys, you tell me if there's an issue with the audio, please. It just sounds... Did I not pick that transmitter up? There we go. Is that red or orange? Can't tell. That's orange. There's an audio issue. You can still hear me. Rude! Well, we can solve that problem, can't we? We could solve that problem nice and easily. Slash ban digital wolf. Click. Right. Turn that on. That's probably not going to work though, because it's 5 squares, isn't it? But hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully that one. Probably that one. Yes, the easiest way to find out. Not there, you idiot. It's there. Yep, it's charging. I mean, you could, but who would patronize or patronize your i10 code then? The whole of the rest of chat digital. Everyone does. Why are you not working? Right, let's edit my code. Right, for starters, alias printer. Right, E1. E1 is the printer. Oh, let's make sure we got the right stuff. It was me thinking I didn't have any more orange cable left. I don't know what gave me that idea. Laptop goes in there. Screwdriver. That's the one I want. Auto lathe. Right, that's the printer. Well, actually, I don't need that because it tells me, doesn't it? That's interesting. I'm sure... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that's the printer, auto lathe. That's the dial. That's the button, which is going to be a reset button, which I'm not using yet. That's the stacker. That's the LED display. That's empty. Right. Okay. So... Pooping snoots. I think actually yielding is a problem, because if I do this too quick, it's jumping. Right. Yeah, I'm coding the printers. Trying to figure out how to do it. Right, for starters, I'm going to get rid of that yield. Because that's, I think, why we're missing stuff. Right. So the stacker is on. We're telling the dial it can go up to 500. We're loading in R0 what the setting is. We're saving that setting out to the LED. Right. Straight away, I can see the issue. That's going to be a problem. So we're literally going around this loop here. We're not going anywhere else. Oops. That could be a cause of a problem. Okay, so we're still missing Pt2. One. It worked! It only went and blooming worked. Okay. Excuse me. Cool, excellent. Good job. Right, okay. So that's doing that. Now. Now then. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. We'll just move on. Do we need another airlock? Well, you only did one airlock down in the power build room. So there is another one there. Which I modified and therefore needed to modify your code slightly. I got bored, right? I didn't do anything exciting. I did boring stuff to fix stuff. Right, okay. So we've got that. I have prepped a little bit of code in, there it is. Let's come down here. Oh, ironically, that jump isn't actually in my code. Right, let's see. That doesn't make. Right. Hopefully that still works. Yep, still works. Good, okay. Right. So I think I don't think you can reset that export count, can you? You can't ever clear the export count. What's memory? Memory. La 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 la. Do do dee 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 dee. Something gets worse as you get older. That is very true. Open up Stationeers Wikipedia. Stack. Data out. Oh no, clear memory on this parameter will reset export count and import counts to 0. So you can, they say second is the, they say memory is the second thing to go. What's the first thing? Can't remember. Oh, so clear memory. I didn't, for some reason. 600 watts, so much better than up. Well, yeah, but yeah. You forget what the first thing was. Yeah. Right, okay, so I can write clear memory. So actually, that being the case, I don't need this. Right. Where is like if the printer is not active, then rather than getting the value, I don't need to do this here. I'll leave it for now. It's worth remembering. I'll come back and I'll change this at some point. What's that? Branch relative not equal to 0. You do 1, 2, third line there. So you're reading in the setting there. If the printer is not
power
active,
low.
so what I could do is, if it is active, do not reset it. If it's not active, reset it. That would be easier, wouldn't it? Clear the memory. Clear the memory. One bad thing about playing Stationeers while watching someone else's stream is I don't know if the alerts are from my game or yours. Where's that Atmos tablet? There's in one of the lockers, Budder. There's the tablet that goes in the holder. It's in one of the lockers in there. Because I saw it this morning. Yeah, it's in the tablet holder. In the locker. I'm going to leave this for now, but I can come back. I'm pretty sure I can just put in here a line instead that says, well, actually, A, B, space. There. I'm assuming clear memory. Writing on this parameter will reset input counts to 0. That's it, and then I would want to skip. I would want us to reset that. Right, okay, fine. Right, now I want to check the ingots. Right, so. I want to comment that out. Good evening, Discount. How you doing? Right, so it prints. Activate. Right, so we come in. Is printer active? Yes. And we come down. We look at the dial. We take the dial. We should give that to the printer. No, we don't. Do that clear memory. I'm still going to need to do this, but it's not going to be export count, is it? Oh, relative to 1, 2. So that does need to be there. So really, I want to change that to check print. This branch relative. I change that to check print. So now I can see that it comes down to here. Check print. Did have that, which meant it would go back up. Right, I want to check the ingots. Actually, that's printer count, isn't it? Come down here. Jump back up. There. Yeah, I need that. So, oh, here's a question. Why can you not test printer count? No, I thought I couldn't because in here it was a read only. I didn't when I was looking, I didn't see the clear memory. So when I wrote it, I didn't see that. I saw that and went, oh, I can only read it. And then I was thinking about it a bit later going, well, that number's only ever going to go up. And at what point do I now reach the memory limit? So yeah, I think I'm actually going to rewrite this bit here. So I can change this here. So what I want to do is I'm going to get rid of that line. I've got to keep the relative stuff. No, I don't like using branch relative because it assumes that you don't go back and change something. So that's going to be save. Printer. So is it whenever I write, writing on this parameter will reset it, so it doesn't matter what I write as long as I happy. It is Friday. It is indeed discount. So the way I read this, writing on this parameter will reset export count and import count values to 0. So I think I can put anything to it. So it can be 1 all the time. So I come down, I clear the memory, but memory is still set to 1. And we go round, and now we use something. Now memory that on the is different on the export. Right, so I don't need this. Well, I still can do this. R1 is less than 0. This is where I need to start writing things down. Right, so R0 is the setting, right? So that's the setting. So I want 100. That's how many I've printed. 0. R0, R1. So if that is less than that, BLT is less than. If less than. What did I do here? BLT is a sandwich. Got rabbit food in. And bacon. This made sense when I did it. I'm looking at this now going, why? Right. You got kale tonight. Okay. So I've got 100. So and I need to write this down, right? This is what happened last time. Trying to do all of this in my head when we were doing the doors. Right. So R0 is setting. R0 equals 10. R1 equals printer count. So that's 100 for the moment. So I'm going through what I've got here at the moment to understand what I've done so I can then remove it. Right. So then we've got, where do I get old X? Where the heck do I get R10? Hang on. Oh, good grief. Sub. Register AB. Right, okay, so these two. But I don't... Where do I get old export from? Where do I load old export? Old export is R10. Am I going mad or what? Alias, old export. Is it A and B? A and B go into old export. Oh, that's good then. I'm just trying to remember. So I did this last night. No, this morning. I got it working this morning. And I'm trying to remember. R1. Anyway, we're putting an old export. Yeah. Sub R1. Take R1 from old export. No, I'm confused. So I'm doing stuff here and I'm putting it into old export, but I'm not doing anything else with it. So I'm now wondering, do I need that line? Because R1 minus old export. Yeah, but I don't use old export anywhere else. I'm just saving it. The old export presumably is 0. Thank you. Brain, come on, what are we doing? That light. I'm sure why he felt the need to throw cable at me, but he threw cable at me. Right, let's look at this again. So effectively, R1 minus 0 goes into there. So that's not doing anything. I don't feel that that's actually doing anything. Once I'm done doing eco mode, I'm going to make an elevator for the entrance to the power station. Okay. I like at the moment I can go up and down quickly. So leave me my ability to just go up and down quickly. But absolutely build a lift there if you want. Bearing in mind that whole length, so as you come out, that's going to lead into a corridor. Well, bearing in mind that whole length, as you come out, right, is going to lead up to, is going to be a pressurized corridor for the service corridor. Yeah, so you come out and it goes up. So you can't have an elevator in those two squares. It's going to have to be off to one side. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay. Right. So R0 is 10. R1 is 100. No, that doesn't matter now. That's going to be 0 because we're setting it to 0. Right, okay. So we're setting it to 0 now. If R1 is less than... No, is it R1 less than? BLT. If A is less than, so A is less than R0, right? So in our case, it is. Go to check print, so it jumps down. Right. So yeah, that sub does nothing. We don't need that sub at all. We don't really need old export either. But we don't even need this. Right, so we can print. And we change the value, it'll immediately stop it printing. Oh, I mean, okay. Do I need this? Because I've already got it up here. I'm reading it twice. I don't think I need that either. So we clear the memory. Yes, tanks have blown up. There's clips of them. Some were environmental. So when Vulcan first came out, there were bugs. We've had oxygen tanks explode. We've had when Vulcan first came out, the fuel tank inside the welder blew up. I've had a large tank explode in my face because it overheated. There's been so many explosions. Not all of them have been caught on I mean, I couldn't tell you when they've blown up with just butter. One of them was Dran was around a lot more and played Stationeers when Europa first came out. So yeah, we've had loads and loads, but generally it was more a case of environmental things. Explosions are the best way to learn. Yeah, I know I've said that in the past. I know I've definitely said that in the past. I don't know if I came up with it or borrowed it. Right, okay. So now I don't know if check print is the right name. Check what the printer has. Oh, okay, so we didn't finish that off, did we? Right, so this is what I figured out. So if, this is basically an if statement, if I ingot needed is equal to R0. Hang on, no, I've lost myself now. Right, register B. Register equals B if it is non-zero, otherwise C. Right, so if B, so if that is non-zero, so if that is greater than 0, then I need iron. The hash of iron is put into ingot needed. Right, okay. I want to output that somewhere. Can I output that to a console? SB device hash. That's not that, is it? So save that to that logic type. I don't know what logic type it uses. Oh, I don't think I can output it to that. I think what I need to do is SDB. The SDB? Why is my cursor not appearing when I'm clicking on it? SDB logic type setting sweating setting, and then I want that, yes. Right, so that's going to put that hash to that setting. If it's set to 0, it will go back to the main. Okay. No, it's not erroring. Okay. Setting minus 1200. I change that iron frame. That's 1200. No iron in there, is it? That doesn't help. There's copper. What am I reading? Oh, I think it was saying... No, I'm doing that setting. So I don't want to do the setting. I want to do ingot needed. Rather than the actual value. Ingot needed. Okay, maybe I won't do that then. Okay. 666. Right, okay. Right, let's change this to now I need silicon. So setting is I never noticed that before. It shows you the line it's on. Can I? I need a console. Oh, I'm going to need a chip, aren't I? I need like a hash chip or something. Analyze it. No, it's not that. What is it? Board. Motherboard. Map motherboard. Oh, didn't know that. Circuit. Really? Circuit board. Right, okay, advanced airlock, air control, airlock. Door control, gas display, graph display. It's got to be that. I want. Okay. There. Snips. But it connected to a cable. It showed it went yellow and connected to a cable. And then Ramana, huh? Right, okay. Very confused. That's showing an error. Right, okay, so now I'm gonna want processor. No, I want a logic. Logic read. All right. I have to do another brain, one of those brain ones here, mightn't I? Okie dokie. Screwdriver. No, that is not a screwdriver. So you want to read in. Yeah, I see how. Which one? That is a good question. I do not know. Easy way to find out, I guess. Not doing anything. I thought it was the wrong one. So you should be reading that now. Setting. Right, so you are then going to read. Actually, can I read that anyway? And then output. Must be to that. What? What? Can I not put on, open, on? Right, I need a comfort break. I'll be back in a minute, peeps.
The automatic pilot system is not functional.
I can't, nothing I'm doing.
We were just trying to experiment with flipping tractors to help America. This place is sorry, Mayor Stephen. The mist happened.
No, actually, whoa! Whoa! That literally clipped the top of my craft.
Here, anyway, where the explosions are taking place. Oh, what about the waste pipe? Yeah, that went in the middle. Right, let's clip that.
Easier. Turn on.
Whoa! Mother! Uh-oh.
Should have saved it first. Didn't put any gyros on. Whoa. Oh, what the heck.
Oh, man. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
All right, back. So how do I write to a logic? How do I... Oh, do I set this up to read? Oh, I set this up to read, don't I? Oh, we're full of gold again. They're going past me. No, they're not. All right. Okay. Playing football with the gold. Oh no! What have I done with it now? There it is. So near yet so far. Might as well just get a sit. Mining again, isn't it? Right, what did I need? I can't remember what I needed now. Data disk. It was right there in front of me then. Boing. That's off. Put the disc in. Right now, we get to choose. We're looking at right. Okay. So, do I need to read any of those? That's not reading what I need. Why are you not reading what I want you to read? Because awkward. That's why. Reagents 403. Recipe ish. I thought that it knew what it needed. Because it knew what it needed, data property. Oh, okay. Clear memory. Writing a 0 to a structure doesn't have any impact. Clears the memory counter, will set itself back to 0 in action. But presumably, put a 0 to it, and then it'll reset it. Right, okay. Power. Recipe hash. Recipe hash. Current hash of the recipe the device is set to receive. Total number of reagents inside. Ah. Cool, thanks, mate. So reagent is telling me we're looking at required. Oh, I'm only doing iron at the moment. Okay. So doing anything other than iron is not going to work, because we can only check for iron at the moment. We need iron frame. It knows I've got 0 iron. Okay, it was 666. Wasn't it? Iron. It's not that good. It wants that. That is not that. In 1971, Uganda witnessed a dramatic shift in power. Can you name the leader who was overthrown by Idi Amin during this coup? I want to say Mugabe, but I don't know. Right, interesting. So whatever this is, we've got to convert it into how do I tell it it's that instead without doing a lookup? That can't be right. There's got to be something in here. Takes Ashford. Well, there's too many hashes. Stores register values, the logic slot type, and all output devices. What? Stores register value, logic slot type. On all output network devices. Given a reagent hash, oh, armor. Given a reagent hash, store the corresponding prefab hash that the device expects to fulfill reagent requirements. For example, on an autolathe, the hash for iron will store the hash for... So if I do RMAP, do I need to do it here? I'll tell you what we do RMAP into ingot needed. Oh, I'm definitely wrong. The idiot posed by Idi Amin in 1971 was none other than Milton Obote, marking a significant and tumultuous change in Uganda's political landscape. Well, there you go. Probably never going to remember that, but there we go. Loads reagent device reagent mode, where a hash of the reagent... What? LDR... That's what I'm doing. Right. Okay. So what's required? So that's telling me what's required, right? That's telling me what's required, but it's not the right thing. So I need iron, right? It's not telling me I need iron ingots. It's telling me I need iron. So I now need to turn iron into iron ingots. Remap iron D reagent hash. What's D? Got register or D. So is that register? Register and device? Or register or device? Because here you've got slashes in between. So that would be D1 or D0. What? Why? Needed. These what? There's some weird stuff going on with the editor suddenly. Reagent hash. Oh, reagent one. No. Reagent hash. Ah, brackets. Don't break it. No promises, Defro. That doesn't make sense. I've got that wrong. RE A hash. Register or number. If that's a register or a number, it's got to be R0, surely. Why is that still red? reagent hash is that. Remat ingot needed. Let's see what value that gives us. Nothing that can be read there. State 0. What? I thought this wouldn't be that difficult because it knows what it needs. To vend. Vend. What was it? Vending? Given a reagent hash, store the corresponding prefab hash that the device expects to fulfill the reagent requirement. For example, on an auto lathe, the hash for iron will store the hash for item ingot. To load require so that should store the hash for iron into iron ingot needed. Right, that's what that says there. So if R0 is not 0, select again. Register equals B if A is a non-zero. Right. So register if A is non-zero, if A is non-zero, then iron goes into ingot needed. So I need to remap vend in. The D0 is throwing me. Oh man. I would have said, let's look at something else. Right, hello. Oh, so that's registered device. And when there's multiple options, you've got this in between. Yeah. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. IC10 now. That doesn't help, does it? Oh, well, given a reagent hat, store the corresponding prefab hat that the device expects to fulfill the reagent requirement. And that's just doing the same thing again. But I would say that that needs to be the printer. R0 is the printer, is D0 is the printer. Going into vend ingot. And reagent hash would be ingot needed. I should probably rename that. Just realised. Oh, should be reagent. Should call it. Got need. Got need. Right. He, what have you done? Remap B0 ingot needed. Build base light will turn off when I'm in the sleeper and if there's no one else in the base. Oh, that's good. That saves power. Good job. Right, so that's now giving out the state. Okay. I don't want ingot needed, I want vending. So I should change that to now for the weather station eco mode. Cool. Setting vend. It's not ingot needed. I should put reagent. Well, ingot needed. Okay, so that's now 130. Haha! Right, okay. So in theory then, I can grab this, copy all of this, tuck it into there. Yep. And I can copy and paste that down. Copy that. That's iron. Right, okay. What? Have I? Oh, 0. That's why. I managed to not put the 0 on the end. Right. Okay. That. Oh, now. Broke something. Why did that break? That shouldn't have broken that. Because it knows what it's building. And so it worked. What? It works for silicon. But it doesn't. What? It should just drop through. No, it's not. Hey, Dietrich, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. No. So it's setting. Ingot needed to 0. Testing. Discount oopsie was a funny. I didn't see discount do an oopsie. Testing doesn't work. Okay. Right. So select ingot needed. If it needs iron, add the number of iron, else add 0. The problem is I don't need iron, I need silicon. And if I come down here,
Storm incoming.
apparently we have a storm incoming.
And then the heater kicks on. And then it blows up. Right?
You blew something up. But I suspect you did it on purpose. By the looks of that. Oh, there's an actual storm coming in. Well, there you go then. So load. Hey, Pinky. Load. You sat in a chair and it teleported you outside. Made a bit of a situation so I showed chat would happen if I just walked back in. Of course you did. You do that. Come on, brain, why are you not working? Load into R0 wired. Right, so if something is in here, the ingot needed, that. It's only updating with the last one. I mean, my brain. So that works. That doesn't work because I want iron. And it comes in here and it says, oh, you want iron. Gives us iron. And it says, but it doesn't have silicon. And so it puts a 0 in instead. I mean, we could do a skip 2 lines. So if it's not equal to 0, then skip to the end. So if it's got iron, it comes down and it skips to the end. Keeps doing that. We put iron in, doesn't need iron anymore. It then drops, it goes through and it drops down to, now I need silicon. And now it's going to put silicon in. So what's that? That's a branch. Did I fix the clapping doors? Yes. Yes, the clapping doors have been fixed. Well, insofar as... so when you move through... they do that. Which is fine for what I wanted them to do. Basically, it's to make sure there is always a door closed, so that none of this stuff in here gets damaged during a storm. As I say, it's good enough. That's not connected. I've just noticed. Now it's connected. Now it'll charge my battery up. Right, so... oh. So... that's a lot of cable. What am I talking about? There's never enough cable. Never enough cable. So I could do a jump after every one. Because the problem here is I only want copper, I only want this, I only want that. And whatever the last one it hits, it's going to yeah, because I'm setting ingot needed to iron. We come down here. So ingot needed is in iron. So we load into here. Printer required. Is that right? LR. Loads the current device's reagent mode, where a hash of the reagent type to check. Reagent mode can either be contents, required, or recipe, and can use either word or number. With reagent. So it says load in anything that has silicon into R0. R0 will now be zero. Oh. Do I say instead it can be a so okay, or it's R0. So you either no ingot needed. I can do a register, which would be ingot needed. Right. So if that is non-zero, load that, else load that. So I've already got that says iron. Come down here. So ingot needed has iron. We load in 0 for silicon. We come along and say that is 0. Therefore, use ingot needed. If we need silicon, the ingot read, yeah, okay, that's better. Right. Okay, I think that's going to work. You can see the little grey cells working, can't you? As Poirot would say. The little grey cells is working. Right, so iron. There we go. Right. Progress, chat. Progress. And we're learning. Right. Copy. Paste. Save that. So that then changes. Do I want to add that? Gold.
Power low.
Gold. Silver. It's copper. What else have we got? Nickel. Nickel, yeah. Oh, blimey, there's a few reagents, isn't there? Cobalt. Just work with ingot. Okay, we want waspology, whatever it's called. Wasp alloy. This is where I run out of characters. Alloy. Stellite. No, not stacker. The light. You absolutely didn't see any storm. Absolutely don't see it. Yeah, they've updated it, didn't they? That's what I was saying earlier. Gold, steel. Wow, okay, yeah. And even open doors will give shielding to the storm. Nice. Silver we've already done, haven't we? We've done silver. Solder. Solder, steel, silver, silicon. Got silicon already, haven't I? Nickel, I've already got. Lead, I doubt we'll need lead. Lead? Can't think of anything that needs lead. Other than the alloys. We've already got Invar. Inconel, whatever that is. Why? I might need to change some of the sizes of these words, because I can see that we'll use our character allowance up. Best away. Destroy Electrum. Go. Gold. Have we done gold? Yeah, we've done gold. Electrum, copper.
Storm incoming.
Apparently there's a storm incoming. Copper? Didn't we do copper already? We got 2 coppers? No, okay. Copper, Constan. Constantan. Constantan. UNS. Okay. Okay. And last one, astrology. You know, what's your star sign and all that? ASTROLO. Astrology. R. Right, okay. Ooh. Apparently 341. We're getting close to our limit. Shouldn't be much more though. Composite. Cool, okay. So it's showing what I need. Okay. So, in theory, it's not showing how much I need, it's showing I need something. Right, okay, so let's make sure that is... I have got a bunch of waffle in here that I could probably get. And we definitely got the defines at the moment. We can get rid of those. Right, okay. So at the moment, we don't need any of these. Nearly. So here's a question. Vending machine. Do they know? They must know. They must know, surely. Oh. What can we get from them? slots. So you'd have to go through. You'd have to go through each slot. But you go through each slot. You can ask a slot for its hash, right? They don't know which every time a solar location cycle it. Yeah. But that should be relatively easy. Read the slot. You can request by hash. You can ask a slot for its hash, and you can request by hash. So I request iron ingot. It will right, let's have a look at the wiki. That's not vend. Vending machine. Oh, it's a vending machine export. Oh, interesting. Solution will export a given quantity specified item from a vending machine. Have a look at the code. Is there a code? Base all component vending machines, integrated circuit, IC housing, stacker logic. So, oh my gosh! Yeah, no, we're not doing that. That's too big. That will break everything. Okay, so it's not that then. Although I probably should have read it, shouldn't I? No, data outputs. So I can read. Request hash. Write item hash to device to receive immediate output. So I can say, so discount. I can say, I can request hash, so I can effectively say iron ingots, and it will find iron ingots. But that doesn't go with knowing what it knows. Really?
Storm incoming.
So I say, give me iron ingots, and it will give me iron. Interesting. It's fine, mate. Don't worry about it.
Storm incoming.
You still haven't commented me out. It's fine.
Storm incoming.
Interesting. Interesting. So, a thought then is, We request from the vending... okay. So I can do this. One vending machine, one printer. At the moment. Excuse me. This is where I want my tablet and to draw things out. So I can say to the vending machine, give me iron. But I don't know. As food for thought, I could tell you how I set up machines. It was a lot less work, but did require more material. No, it's fine, mate. It's fine, thank you. I mean, I could set up a vending machine for each machine, and then we can do what Bud has already done at the other end. Which is, I mean, as things stand at the moment, I could take what I've got and the code I've got, take it down to the build base, and it would be an improvement over what we've already got. Gonna need my new battery though. It would be an improvement over what we've already got. Yeah, step by step, absolutely. So now, but we don't know how many. But if we just go with a stack, it knows how many it needs, doesn't it? Can we find out the amount it needs? Can we find out the amount it needs? On open, activate, lock, power, error, recipe hash. Current hash of the recipe. I can't remember. I'm required, isn't it? What I'm reading? What am I reading on the code? Required. Where? It does. There isn't actually in that. It doesn't actually say that it's required. Well, me doing bit masks is like 35 years ago. Oh, that's the auto. Right, okay. I want auto lathe. I don't want. That's the tier 1. Oh God! Right, internal memory. What is this? I'm thinking of a workaround problem and you don't like it, so I ain't going to tell you. Fair enough. Stack. Pointer. Enter instruction. Occupied. I think this is a bit mask here. That's 8 bits. That's 8 bits. Well, that's an 8-bit byte. 8-bit byte. An integer that's 32. Well, that will come back with a value. Where the hell did I get required from then? How does that work? Required isn't even in the logic. And it's not there either. So required doesn't even exist according to so that's telling me what is missing. Move the box to the left. You're a mod. You can move me. you just can move me. It's in the mods bit. It's in the mods area. Anyway, that's wrong now. It should be over here because I could just look naturally. Now I've got to turn my head. You're not a Discord mod. Don't give me bleeding excuses to make you a mod. Oh, thanks, Andy. I'll have a look at that. Hopefully I won't kick you from the server, because I've actually accidentally done that before now. I did that to Dran and Serby, thinking I was kicking them from a call that they'd been idling for an hour, and I accidentally kicked them from the server, which was not my intention at all. Dran was rather miffed with me because he'd been nitroing or whatever it is, boosting the server for a period of time. Been a while since I looked at this, to be honest. I think me and Butter came to the same conclusion on how to do it a far easier way. You want a Discord link to instruction stuff on this Stationeers Discord? I doubt it, Buffer. What? Where's the, so the Stationeers? Where is it? I've got so many blimmin'. Here it is. Right. Oh. Okay. Yeah, put the link in. Because I'm looking at their Discord, and maybe it's a channel that I haven't selected into or something. In Discord in Stationeers. Okay. Yeah, no, I've already got that, but I don't see about code. I've got reviews, general off-topic bug discussions. That's what I've got in my my list. I don't know if there's topics that I'm missing. Beta announcement. Right. Is there like a coding thing in there then? When was that? That's like 2 months ago. Not on my channel list. Oh, up there. Oh, right. Okay. I didn't see that. Right, newbie. I got lost looking for Astroneer. Future compost, what? What am I interested in? Those are all of that, to be honest. Suddenly now I have all... Right, now that's better. Right, okay. Logic, circuits, game help, game balance, food, rocketry, power discussion. Oh, did you guys see that link to that mod about refactoring power? I thought that was very interesting. I think I've now overwhelmed myself. Um, da-da-da-da-da-da. Come here. Interesting. Into contents. Okay, so someone's done it similar to the way I've done it. There. Can't say I'm finding anything particularly. Come here, grab. Oh, for God's sake. Well, I don't, to be honest, I don't know what I'm looking for. In all of there's a lot there that I can look into. But oh, good grief, go away. I find get okay, go for it then, butter. Sorry to interrupt, but if I try and read from stack memory and all. If I try to... So you're reading the stack. Ideally, I want to know how many. But I can do I want 100 grams, and I request 100 grams. What I can do is say, right, we know. Request iron ingots. Get it. Come through a sort, a stack. No, a stacker. Okay. Well, I thought you would. Okay, when you said you were ready for a mock-up, I thought you were just going to like put some cables down or something. Yeah. So basically, right? If you look along here, it can't go in these in here. Great, you're desynced. Can't see you. Well, you're in the future, no wonder you're desynced. Right, but you can see where I am on stream, yeah? So basically, there's gonna be stairs that go up into this corridor. Yeah. There'll be stairs coming up into this corridor, and there will be a corridor here. So I would say the lift wants to come down on that side or that side. Yeah? So you come down and then you can walk out. Does that make sense? Okay, so just don't build in that square, that area there. Bearing in mind you've got some cables that come up and go round. Yeah. So this So I would say you can build on this side and you can build on this side as long as you don't interfere with the existing cables. Yeah? And you're going to need to go down to that level anyway, down there. Does that make sense? Yeah, just move them. Just move them, that's fine. We still could do with them because they pump up stuff, but yeah. Pinball always bounces me around. So I think it's there and there. Which would line up with what you've got there. Yeah, so not that frame. Yeah. So you just move them. I'm going to take this lot here, right? All of these frames, I'm going to take down in the future. I just built them and then suddenly realised that we're actually getting seasons on Mars. I didn't realise we got seasons. So the sun used to come up and go up and over down there. Right? The sun used to come up over and down there. Now the sun comes up over and down. So these are tracking more and getting more power than this lot. But I didn't realise that when I put these out. So I'm going to cut all of that off. No, that's not going to work there. So this Well, the left is relative. So what you're saying is this would go where the... Let's just take them down. There you go. Right, I need... Come back here. Does that answer your question? Because now I'm thrown. I've lost myself again. Stop doing that. Right, okay. Okay. Let's read Discord. Get. The get is getting from a stack. Is it not? What are you getting? Get. Using the provided device, attempts to read the stack value at the provided address and places it in the register. Ratios. Current hash of the recipe. Total number of reagent. I don't understand what I use this, where I use this, how I use it. It says the PID is internal. Oh, so reset. Right, okay. Right, okay, so logic type is basically... This is the command-like thing then. Working gas efficiency. So that's like set mode, what have you. Prefab. I don't. Prefab means what? Turns the stack size of devices internal. Turns the stacks of the device's internal memory. What? So you've got 5 things on the stack, 10 things on the stack? I mean, at the moment, what I'm thinking is we assume we request from the vending machine ingot. Here's an idea. We get iron. Iron ingot comes in. It could be 1 iron ingot. It could be 100 iron ingot. It comes in. It gets used. We finish printing. We finish printing the item. Goes into a stacker. Or goes into a sorter. And if it's an ingot, it goes back to the vending machine. If it's not an ingot, we output it. Then we're going to want a stacker afterwards to stack 500 cables. But we are close to, mind you, I've got a lot of what solar panels? All of them? Oh, you're kidding me. I know why. Greenhouse of solar. Oh. Okay. No. Did you take the glass out? That's why. No. No. It's not blown because of that. You've taken only one glass out. Right? Okay. So it was 344C. Okay. Well, the thing I would say, Butter, right, I'll accept the temperature, but none of the others have gone. But I can tell you this, these ones I worked on and replaced stuff. Yeah? So these ones, these were ones that were all next to each other, and I replaced them. There's no glass on any of them. Right? So one of two things happened. Overpressure, or I never put the glass back. Yeah? Because there's a glass panel there. Yeah, so you didn't take the glass out of here. Right? You didn't take the glass out of here. They all need repairs. Okay, fair enough. I stand corrected. So, okay, yeah. Need to keep that in mind in future. Really need to focus on one job at a time. So I'm thinking we vend from the vending machine. Vend from the vending machine. We deliver. We use. We return. I've done that for a while. That is so the problem is I never know which way round it goes. That's going to go this way, or I want that to line up. Do that. So now you're going to kick out and you're going to go into here. I want you... You've only got power. I've got the wrong one there. Power. Huh. Oh, okay. It is a logic sorter, okay. I was confused. I was expecting there to be... a slot on the other side. Now we're locked. Toasty greenhouse. Okay. But I suspect the reason why those two or those 5 died is because I replaced them because they were all next to each other. There was no gap in between. And I just spaced them out. So I took 2 out and spaced them out a bit more, which meant that we got a little bit more power out of them. Right, so now we're talking about now, okay, so let's do that can now go. That can now go. Go. Doing repeating all. Right, so now jumping back to the main loop. But now we're going to do ingot. Right, I need a break. I'll be back in a minute.
I blame Dran.
The automatic pilot system is not
Actually,
functional.
zip it up to 35. Ah. This is not going well. I feel like I'm in some kind of movie, like the Hunger Games, where they're chasing me down to kill me. We accelerate massively when we turn. So when we turn, we actually go faster. 50 meters per second. Wow, okay. Whee! Whoa! Shaking the maracas, shaking the maracas. I'm shaking my maracas at you. We will kill it, we will burn it, we will mash it, we will trash it. Like a magical levitating person in the middle of the room.
My UI is completely different. It says you're on the ladder. So I'm going to walk
He's
over
a
here on
mime.
the ladder.
Mason, do you want to mark that one down as a bug? I'm sure you've already marked that one down as a bug. Yay! I'll call that a successful mission. Nice line up in the fog. I'm genuinely impressed with that. I am genuinely impressed with how lined up that was on the runway. What could possibly go wrong? Yes! Yes! Nailed it! Where are we? Where? I'm dead. Ooh! Yes! Take that, sucker! Come over and join up down there. If we're following up the rules of what we've already done. Oh, you are... I've just lost 40 green cables through the floor.
No.
They were on the edge. I took the... and they just fell off the edge and just... that's it. Wow. Just wow. 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 Holy moly. Village is up with like a railway station or something.
Well, good question.
Hey, librarian. Oh, sorry. I think I just killed the librarian.
I killing the librarian again. Right, okay. Don't get this. We'll come on to this at some point. Right, request ingot. So I'm going to get rid of these for now. Myself some more space. Don't need that anymore because we're not using that, are we? How many deep miners with greenhouse solar? 4 ideally. You can just about get away with 3 as long as you're not using a beacon. I'm not using I think the only one is because we've got gold, which is powered from the base. We've got iron, copper, silicon. That's greenhouse. Well, that's solar inside glass. And then the coal is, I think, that's heavy. Oh, I went for a wander as well. And basically where the coal is, if you kind of head northeast-ish, east-northeast, there was silver around there somewhere. Yeah, where you dropped it off. So if you go from the base and head kind of north, if you go from the base, yeah. So the one behind the build base, let me. Right. Build base. Basically, over in that direction. There's only one other that I know of. And that's over that way. Up. In that direction. If you follow the pillars, you'll find it anyway. That's the whole point of the... Okay, so we've only got 3 deep miners. One over there, one here, and one over there. That I remember building anyway. I mean, I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Come on, focus. Right, check if printer is on. Clear the memory. Print, activate. Turn the printer off. If I turn the printer off, in this area, send back to vending. Okay. That can come out. That doesn't need to be there anymore. I mean, check ingot is probably better. Then I can get rid of that line. No, I'm jumping to check print. So yeah, no, it's the same. Check dot. Dot. Check print can be here. Pretty sure old export. We're not using that anymore because we found we don't need it because we can actually clear setup. Well, I don't need it to be a label, but much difference. It's still going to be the same. Right, so we're at 3,300 characters. Or lines, or whatever. We're going to get rid of that. Actually, we'll comment that at some point. We've got our map. Need to send required to the vending machine and sort it. That. If we come through and nothing is needed, go back to the main loop. But we're going back to the main loop anyway. So they're nonsensical. Do I really need that line? Because if it's not equal, if it's equal to 0, we jump to main. If we jump to if we don't need anything, we jump to main. So at the moment, that's nonsensical. But if I don't need anything, so now this is requesting. Didn't I already type that in? Oh, I pressed cancel, didn't I? So request ingot. Right, let's confirm that. Don't forget. Distracted. Right, so I need to request from the vending machine something. Request hash. So save device vending machine. SP. Yes. This is going to increase our logic type. First hash, was it? And then we want input need. No, we don't. Don't want that. I want vend input. So. Vending guts one. So we ask for iron. It's just going to send me all the iron, isn't it? Guess we find out. Ice not found at line 20. Okay. What? Ah, yeah. Okay. So stacker on, sorter on. Or do we do all? I want to do all, don't I? Thought they would. Logic on. Now, comment that out. That in there. No error. Right, I've got to build the vending machine now. Connect it up. I kind of want to fill the vending machine up, but I don't want to have to come around behind it and fill it up. But it's really not in a convenient place there, is it? And it's going to have to come down, go into a sorter, say go to that one, or that one, or that one, or that one. That's why we've got down here. That was my logic behind down here. I mean, I suppose I could just put an entry point. Let's just get it working for now and figure out a bit. Plastic sheets. Screwdriver. Okay. That surprises me. Connections. Like I got power and data there. Excellent. Thanks, hon. Gotta love those glasses. Right, so now you're powered up. Guess we get some resources. Okay. Oing, 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 oing. Right. Now I know you're requesting steel. Okay. Quantity. Read. Okay, mate, thanks. So request hash comes back as 0 unless actively written to. Have I actively written to it? Request hash 0. Why not sending the right thing to it? Oh, I haven't named it, have I? Idiot. It was vend .1, wasn't it? We've got to replace this. Well, that looks it, but that's the thing. I'm alt-tabbing to move between tools for some reason. Request hash is 0. Why is... Stop doing it. Have I done something stupid like didn't press export? Definitely exported. No errors. Okay. Request hash is still 0 though. So am I not right? Do it properly? That the wrong... I mean, it looks same number. So vend ingot. Is the ingot. Ingot needed is the reagent. Where do I put that to the... No, the console reads it, doesn't it? So the fact that the console is reading that, vend ingot is the right number. If I displayed our zeros, yeah. I am assuming idiot. Like, why is it not getting there? Oh. Well, oh, look.
Everything's on fire!
Suddenly it works. Now you have 2,000 of 30 kilograms. Upgrades filtration. Yes, gas filtration plant. I'm all right, Noz. Thank you. I'm all right. I feel better now. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. I don't understand why this isn't working. Because it looks like it should work. And you know what? It should work. If you connect it up properly. Okay. So that would just pop out. You'll excuse the expression. Right, so now come out. Okay. I think I have a cable or something, don't I? Why else? Yeah, there's a cable there. Let's take the cable out, go round. Take that angle grinder down now. Take that frame down now. Because it was just to show where stuff was going. That way. This off. Now we're going to want to run that down there or something. Right, okay. Let's get our chutes again. Wherever the chutes are gone. I've lost the chutes. How can I lose the chutes? So that should work. All the stuff on the floor. Which year did the boots of US ground troops first touch the soil of Vietnam, marking a significant escalation in military involvement? 1965, when the US ground troops were first dispatched to Vietnam. There you go. Missed it. Oh, there should be a chest here. There's always a chest underneath the stairs. Okay. Okay. Wouldn't there be... Oh no, I've got... Why is this still taking damage? So we've got steel, copper, steel, iron. Okay. Broken stuff. What have I broken? Ah. $23. File set. Oh. I thought that was connected back up. It looked like it, but it wasn't. That's better. Okay. So I want 2 steel sheets. You worked earlier. I don't understand. So you were working? And now you're not working? Could it be this whole things being at runtime named? Did you work and now you don't work? Oh, okay, because it's already been sent and it has none left. Okay, so as soon as we select it, I really want to press the button, activate it, and it works. So it does work, but it's assuming that what's been selected is immediately what I need. I mean, we're getting there. That's saying it doesn't need anything. What? Activate. So I would need activate is run effectively. So if I press the button, activate is 0 at the moment. Right. Let's check the code. Whilst activate is 0, it should just be going round in a loop. Load. Checking. Is the printer running? If the printer is not running, maybe I want that the other way round. If the printer is running, if the printer is running, then carry on. If it's greater than 0, carry on. If not, we want to check. Right. But we only want to request the ingot. So what we'll do, delete that, delete that. What we say is we want to jump back. But if no, we only want to check the ingots. No, do we want to only check the ingots? We only want to check the ingots if the printer is active. So if I've pressed, yeah, I've been distracted by doing other things as well, Guardian. I mean, we're nearly there. We're nearly there for kind of like phase 2, which is select a thing, get the ingots, and it prints a number of things. My brain keeps squirreling. So if the printer is not equal to 0. So if the printer is active, then come down here. If the printer is not equal to 0, the printer is 1, printer is active, come down, jump that, come to here, check the export count. Branch less than. So if it's printed everything, turn the printer off. Stop printing. Okay. So I must be able to do something in here. Without having lots of labels. So if the printer R0 here. So maybe I want maybe I want print. Alias. What are we going to call it? Print R10. So well, no, because actually no, we've already got the value, haven't we? No, because we load it into R0. If I change that to 10, change that to 10. So in which case this is print. Let's just... So, or run printer? Maybe run print. On the printer. Run. So then we can come down here. Say branch equal to 0. That would be printer run print. Then we went up to main. Loop. Come to main loop. Else, do that. Okay. A bit Heath Robinson may just work. No errors. I need iron. The iron. So I should have... I've got no contents. I want to print that. Is it we're not active because we don't have the requirements? Is it because we don't have the requirement? Go to Canada mode. Boot here, so. Turn the printer off. Turn the AC off. Right. So we are pressing that, but it's not active because we don't have the materials. So I need something to start it off. Maybe I use this button then. Maybe I use this button. Maybe I say, right, I've chosen what I want. We need materials. But find print. And then it goes through and it tries to deliver everything. And if it can print, it will print. If not, it will tell you what it's missing. Maybe we do that. How are we doing that? We've got the button anyway. So we just say, you read in that button. And if it's pushed, then we go. Okay, so what we do here then, instead of we load, run, run print. The button. Yep. Think it did. Hello. Thank you. Nom 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 nom. Chippies. Go back. Right. I think we're very, very close, chat. I think we're very, very close. I think we are very close. Button. And that would be activated. Activate. Right. But we need run print. So we want up here to run print. Into active. Boing to you too. Jump 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. You get ketchup. Why do you want the ketchup? It's not, you shouldn't have any food. Oh, you got chips. Rude. Branch less than check ingot. Right, so in that case, print not complete, skip to next line, but it's not. So here, I move, run, print, 0. So we reset that back to 0. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, chat? Did it not work? Error? You and your errors. Device not found at 82. What? What are you talking about? Oh, for crying out loud! 82. Is the button not connected? Will you stop throwing things around, please? Getting very annoying. Snipped. Oh, for God's sake. Which bit needs to be connected? Both sides? Oh. Oh. That's why. Right, okay. It works. So I have to press that button, and then we have to wait for it to be delivered. Right. Progress has been made, chap. Progress has been made. So that works. Which is a good thing. Oh, will you just go away? Doo-doo. Hype to you too. Do-do-do-do. No, we don't want to listen to him. Right. Peeps. We'll go back to this camera. Thank you very much for coming along. Appreciate all of your faces. Thank you to all of the awesome people going up the middle of your screen. For the bits, the tips, the subs, the resubs, gift subs, memberships, membership pluses, generally hanging out and being awesome people here and on the other plane. If you are on YouTube's, underneath me there should be a video that YouTube thinks that you will like. You can follow me on the Blue Skies and join our Discord. And I stream Mondays, Tuesdays and Fridays. And I try, that's been normally between 4 and 5 UK time. And I try and get a Thursday stream in if I can. So on the YouTubes, we're going to say goodbye to YouTubes. Remember, YouTubes, if your loved ones a hug. And we'll see you hopefully on Monday. Bye-bye, YouTubes. Bye-bye. Right, Twitch. We're going to do a raid. And I always forget that. Thank you for butter.